Hello guys, welcome to our English learning channel. Please subscribe for more videos in our channel in the future. Let's start learning adverbials today. Adverbials are words that we use to give more information about a verb. They can be one word, angrily here for example, or phrases, at home, in a few hours. And often say how, where, when or how often something happens or is done, though they can also have other uses. Let's start to make adverbials. How we make adverbials, guys? An adverbial can be an adverb. We spoke angrily, they leave here or will be back soon. Or an adverb with a quantifier. He spoke really angrily, or they leave just here, or will go quite soon, or will go as soon as possible. Or a phrase with a preposition. He spoke in an angry voice. They live in London and will go in a few minutes. Guys, let's start from the place of the adverbials in the sentences. Where adverbials go in a sentence? Level 1, beginner. We normally put adverbials after the verb. He spoke angrily, they live just here, and will go in a few minutes. When the verb has an object or complement, we put an adverbial after the object or complement. He opened the door quietly, she left the money on the table, we saw our friends last night, and you are looking tired tonight. But adverbs of frequency, how often, usually come in front of the main verb. We usually spend our holidays with our grandparents. I have never seen William at work. If we want to emphasize an adverbial, we can put it at the beginning of a clause. Last night we saw our friends. In a few minutes we will go. Very quietly he opens the door. If we want to emphasize an adverb of manner, we can put it in front of the main verb. He quietly opened the door and she had carefully put the glass on the shelf. Guys, today we're going to learn about adverbials of several types. For example, adverbials of place, adverbials of manner, adverbials of time, probability, and comparative and superlative adverbials. So let's start from adverbials of manner. Level beginner. Adverbs of manner are usually formed from adjectives by adding ly. Bad, badly, quite, quietly, sudden, suddenly, but sometimes there are changes in spelling. Easy, easily, gentle, gently, careful, carefully. The adverb formed from good is well. You speak English very well. Adverb of manner normally come after the verb. He spoke angrily, or after the object. He opened the door quietly. For intermediate level, we can add something else. If an adjective already ends in ly, we use the phrases in a way to express manner. Silly, he behaved in a silly way. Friendly, he spoke in a friendly way. In a friendly way. Just be very attentively in that situation, mate. That point should be get together sometimes, not once only. So, a few adverbs of manner have the same form as an adjective. They all worked hard. She usually arrives late or early. I hate driving fast. But be careful. Hardly and lately have different meanings from hard and late. He could hardly walk. It was difficult for him to walk. I haven't seen John lately. I haven't seen John recently. We often use phrases with like as adverbials of manner. She slept like a baby. He ran like a rabbit. Adverbials of manner and link verbs. Guys, we need to go through that one as well. So we very often use adverbials with like after link verbs. Her hands felt like ice, or it smells like fresh bread. But be careful, we do not use adverbs of manner after link verbs. We use adjectives instead, and for example, they looked happy, not happily. That bread smells delicious, not deliciously. Please be attentively during using that words in sentences. Next point on learning of adverbials is intensifiers and mitigators. Level intermediate. Intensifiers. We use words like very, really, and extremely to make adverbs stronger. She speaks English very well. They behave really foolishly. And he put the glass down extremely carefully. We call these words intensifiers. Other intensifiers are amazingly, exceptionally, incredibly, remarkably, and particularly. We also use enough to say more about an adverb, but enough comes after his adverb. She didn't pay well enough. Also, let's speak about mitigators. We use words like fairly, rather, or quite to make adverbs less strong. She speaks English fairly well. They behaved rather foolishly. The children played quite happily. We call these words mitigators. Mitigators are the opposite of intensifiers. The next type of adverbials is adverbial of place. Level beginner. Most adverbials of place are prepositional phrases. They are in France at present. Come and sit next to me. But we also use adverbs abroad, ahead, away, downstairs, here, indoors, nearby, next door, or out of doors, overseas, there, and upstairs. They are abroad at present, or come and sit here. We use adverbials of place to describe location, direction, or distance. Location. We use adverbials to talk about where someone or something is. He was standing by the table, or you will find it in the cupboard. You will find it inside, or sign your name here at the bottom of the page. Stand here, and they used to live nearby. Direction. We use adverbials to talk about the direction in which someone or something is moving. Walk past the bank and keep going to the end of the street. It's difficult to get into the car because the door is so small. They always go abroad for their holidays. Distance. We use adverbials to show how far things are. Birmingham is 250 kilometers from London. We live in Birmingham. London is 250 kilometers away. Adverbials of place, level intermediate. We often have an adverbial of place at the end of the clause. The door is very small, so the car is difficult to get into. We are in Birmingham. London is 250 kilometers away. Our house is down a muddy lane, so it's very difficult to get to. Can I come in? Please subscribe to our channel and also share our videos to get more subscribers and learners in our channel.